Hello there, once again welcome to my channel. This is Andrew, and today I'm going to talk about data types. And in the previous video I also talked about data types, so I'm going to continue with the same concept of data types. As you can see, in the previous video I talked about the different data types. I talked about the auto number, I talked about the short text, I also talked about the long text and how you can apply these different data types. So I'm going to continue with the other data types. Today I'm going to look at a number, I'm going to look at a large number. I also look at date and the time, date all time. You can see all these data types are here: number, large number, date all time, and then currency. Then in the last video we shall be able to look at more data types, but let's look at these four data types, and you'll be able to know where you apply or you can apply these data types. So I'm going to continue using the same table I created in the previous video, and I'm going to go to design view. As you can see, this is the table I created. It has customer ID, first name, last name, notes, telephone number. So I'm going to add on more data types, and without further ado, let me go to design view of this table. So I'm going to first look at number. So assuming that I wanted to capture, let's say, age of this customer as a number, so just come here, select number. A number is anything between 0 to 32,000. So if you want to keep smaller numbers, you better keep it as number, because when you use large number, it will be a lot of redundancy there. You are not going to keep billions of numbers, because age is always a smaller number. It's either between 0 to about 100. You find very few people live beyond 100 years, but here we are going to leave it as a number. So I just save this and see how it works. So if I open my table here, I can come here and capture age. Assuming this is Andrew is maybe 50 years. So that's how you can capture your age, and Tom maybe is a 30 years. As you can see, this is how you use data type number. Very easy and straightforward. And with that, we can continue with another data type called large number. This is a scenario where you are going to keep billions of in terms of billions, you are going to keep big figures. Which example can I give here? Okay. Maybe assuming this customer, maybe you wanted to know the number of. Just assume an example. We can assume a number of, maybe number of meters. I'm just assuming that we are going to keep bigger numbers. Here we can say large number. This is just for illustration purposes. So again, you can be able to capture very big. Okay, here I get this data type is not compatible with earlier version of Microsoft Access. Do you want to add this data type? Yes. So it's that's a small error, but that pop up, that a small message that pops up, but not very important. So here I can be able to keep numbers which are very big, like that. You can see I can keep 2 billion, 3 billion. Let me try to put here where I apply the number and I see what I get. Here, let me try to put in 3 billion and I see what I get. It will not accept because, as I said, it stops at around 32,000. Even the system is somehow crashed. It means that the data type we have entered is so big. So I'm going to find a way of fast closing this database because yeah, it has somehow closed the message. But you can see the data types vary. Of course, you might be asking yourself, how about commas? Yes, you can apply commas. If you want to clearly read these numbers, let me say you want to apply commas, you go to design view. Yeah. Here you can as well apply commas under number. It's very easy. You just come down here. So you can as well, before I go to apply commas, you can as well make this data type more flexible in the sense that you can use byte, you can use integer if you are going to keep smaller numbers, or you can keep long integer. But in case you want to apply some formats, there are several formats here you can apply. You can see I can apply, say, this standard format. I can use this original. You can use this one with comma or any other one that you prefer. And I put 0 decimal places. If you want decimal places, you can apply decimal places. And yeah, and you see how it works. But again, to see this thing working very well, here you won't see it because they are just 2 digits, 5030. But to see it working very well, I go back to design view. It's more applicable to large numbers. So I go to format, and I use this one, standard, and the decimal places. If you want to keep 2, you keep 2. And if you, let's try 2, and you save, you can see now that it is keeping 2 decimal places. But there are countries where they don't have, they don't deal, I say, in small currencies. For example, small denominations, say small cents. So in that case, if you are dealing with amounts of money, you may not need those decimal places. So in that case, again, I go back to design view, go here, I keep this 0. I think you are getting the idea. So when I check my table, there are no decimal places. So that's how you can apply the data type called large number. Let's go to date. Let's apply date. Assuming you want to get the date of birth, of this customer. So here we are going to apply date. Very simple. Select date and time, and you can select any format you want. There are many formats. I always use this easy format. If I don't want to keep time, you know, this one keeps date and the time in hours, in minutes, seconds. This keeps this format. My favorite format is this one, a medium date. And there's something I'm also going to show you. If you can please pay attention here. It is very, very important. If you want your users not to waste a lot of time typing date, you can always assume today's date. So today's date, you just type date like that, and you see what happens. So when I close, so each time each time you can see, each time someone wants to enter a new record, the system will assume today's date. But where you have not assumed the date, you can see, you can be able to put a date. Even assumes this, it attaches for you a date picker. This is brilliant. You can put the relevant date here, you can put the relevant date here. But you see the next record, it will keep auto-populating for you the date. Such that your users don't waste a lot of time typing in dates. I think that is very clear. So probably I can add here James code, maybe some notes there, just assume some notes, maybe some telephone number, and then the age is maybe 22. You can see the date is automatically captured here. Assume this is maybe that some 20 million. So that's how you can apply date data type. So you don't expect to have date data type under telephone number, and you don't expect this short text to be the data type for date. So it is quite straightforward. Logically, you can see that the date should be date data type. So as I complete our video, I'm going to end by showing the data type called currency. So assuming that maybe this customer, they are entitled to credit and they have a limit, credit limit, and this is where you can now apply the currency. But however, I can explain this a little further by saying that you can use this data type large number, and you may not need to use currency. If you don't want to keep appending the word, maybe USD, UGX, and so on and so forth, or the euro sign. So in that case, you use this number, large number. But in case you want to append something on your number, like U shillings or USD, you can use the currency data type. Remember, we talked about auto number. That one was covered in the previous video. So here I use currency, and format, you come and pick format. Now you have to change your computer under settings such that the currency that is set in your computer is according to your country's currency. Mine is Uganda shillings, U shillings. That's why I need to pick U shillings. If it was US dollar, it would take a US dollar. So you can see that if I save this file and I test things out, you can see when I scroll this side that each amount I click in, Andrew, maybe credit limit is 20,000 shillings, and then this one is 30,000, and then this one is it appends the sign U shillings. It can be USD, it can be whatever currency that you set, and then this is the 40,000 for maybe 40,000. Yeah, but as I said, if you know that you are dealing with a particular currency, you can as well use the large number, because at the end of the day, it will even save you from having so many of these USD, U shillings. They kind of clog the database. I think with that, you've got the idea of the number data type, the large number data type, date and time data type, and the currency data type. And at this moment, I want to thank you so much for sparing the time to listen to me. And please share this video, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the notification button such that when I share, I upload more videos, you'll be able to get notified. And I look forward to uploading more videos on the remaining data types. Thank you very much, and please subscribe to this channel. You'll be able to become an expert in email success if you go through my videos. I've used email success for the last 20 years, and I feel I'm an expert in it. Whatever you want to ask about email access, I can be able to support. Thank you. Bye for now.